The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about, man, paperwork just got released, man. A jam catching a bee, man, 15 years ago in Wisconsin. Let's jump straight into it.
It's your boy Denot, day 5 at the Lil Durk trial. OTF Jam is on the stand, and off the bat, the prosecutors asked, who helped you commit the unalivement of Lou Pab on August the 19th, 2024? He said Lil Durk, he said Diddy, he said Vonnie, and now they're pretty much unpacking and backtracking and slow walking the entire relationship between Durk. I mean, OTF Jam said that Durk took care of him, his mother, and basically saying that Durk groomed him to be his. We actually just left out on the break where OTF Jam said that when he was in Miami, he saw somebody standing around and he confronted them. And it turned out to be one of Tory Lanez's artists that had on a whole bunch of jury. And OTF Jam said, hey man, I ain't got no jury, I'm about to rob him. And then suddenly Durk said, now that's the Jam that I've been looking for. And then we went on break, man. This man is singing like a bird and has left no stone unturned. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We got to break it down, man. It seems like OTF Jam was a federal agent before he even got out and has been used the entire time to spy on Lil Durk and get intel on him.
So it is official, OTF Jam took the stand today and it was absolutely wild. There's so many quotables from OTF Jam's testimony and it was just absolutely insane. Now what I'm gonna say that was very, very interesting is off the rip, OTF Jam said why he was there, what was going on, the conditions of his plea, and he basically confirmed that he was copping to 3 as part of his deal. There was a conspiracy to commit murder, an apparent, and a robbery. It was crazy, and he actually touched on one that he actually did way back in the day that was part of his plea. So obviously one of them is the Durk conspiracy, you know, the murder for hire of Lil Pab, but another one was a 2010 apparent robbery in Racine, Wisconsin. Apparently another black disciple had asked OTF Jam to go with him to rob somebody that his dad had sold with. The older BD basically said that this guy had cheated him out of money and then they went to rob him. They went into a store with him, they basically locked the door and Jam was told to shoot the guy. Jam shot him once and the guy that he was with, the older BD, said, nah, he saw my face, he saw me. Jam said he put him on the spot. He was age 17 at the time. So that's now 2 of Jam we've had confirmed, but he is probably going to testify later on about a 3rd. And I think it could be possible that that's the one that Durk and them actually took him into the bathroom to kind of confront him about, to say, you out here catching even more bodies, you getting the feds on us, you getting everything hot, you need to calm it down with these. So that's the latest. Jam was on the stand. I've got loads of updates about stuff that Jam said, but basically Jam's copped out to 3 bodies. He's helping the feds, and he is saying that Durk did it. He's saying that Durk led the conspiracy. He pointed out all 3 defendants today. They was in on it.
With this trial is kind of getting wild now, man. Apparently,
Yeah.
Do you know who Jamie the Bull is? He's taking a stand today.
Bro. And like, you know, I know you probably seen it. I was one of the niggas that spoke like highly of the nigga, and I'm disappointed, bro. Because
you just played it.
Like, bro, I'm so disappointed. Like, I might cry if I see him. It's a little bit as a gangster just to see another previous gangster, like, and you said it right, Jamie the Bull. That's he. Like, it's no way, bro. It's no way. I don't get it. His name in the streets was golden, nigga. His name in the streets was golden, nigga.
Okay.
Golden. And you really go.
Could you break that down though? Because you said it with such certainty when you interviewed with Vlad. You're like, you were basically saying, nah, not Jam. What makes you kind of get the demeanor that this would be one of the least likely people you think would get up there and start doing the telling and hollering and explaining, moving as a federal informant? Why do you think that?
Because I don't want to be on no what's the nigga from Philly name? I seen him do it. Like, I don't want to be on no.
I seen him do it
back in the day, because you know, but he did like 12, 13 years or something like that.
I seen him do it
in my teenage years and early 20s, bro. I seen him be a gangster.
I seen him do it.
Like, I be a gangster. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. I seen him be a gangster. I seen him do gangster. So
Okay,
And
okay,
to see this now,
but I think it's important for us to talk about, and you know, I also watched the part of the interview where you said, you know, you had caught some situation and they wanted you to put it on someone else, and you just couldn't do it as a man. It's one thing about doing gang, then another thing about either standing accountable for it or at least taking a risk that maybe you could really, you know, go down for the rest of your life, but you're not gonna take the, you know, the back door out, the stand tall nigga.
Yeah, I thought he was, nigga. I thought he was Shaq size, bro. It's just me and you. I thought he was Shaq size, bro. I never expected this because back to what you was just saying. I've been in a situation where them people put you in a room and slide you pictures of like, oh, we don't really want you. You low man on the totem pole. We want this nigga. So if you give us this nigga, shit go away, or you scratch up like that.
Since March, the activity on this corner on Racine Street has. A padlock secures a gate on the door outside the market store. The store has been closed ever since its owner, 41-year-old Mohammed Shehadeh, was shot on March 12th. Now an anonymous donor is putting up a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction of anyone involved in the murder.
Don't typically see someone come forward and present $10,000 for information on any crime, and especially since this is a homicide.
Those who live in the neighborhood here surrounding the market describe Mo as a family man, a man who put others first.
Whoever did it, you know, it's just wrong that it happened, because this guy, he fed a lot of families on this side of town, so it'd be the best thing to do, man, and make everybody happy.
To make matters worse, Mo Shehadeh leaves behind a wife and 4 young children. Neighbors are hopeful the large cash reward will help police find their suspect.
I hope so. Hope they find whoever did it. If they know who was it, just tell the police, and I hope they do. He was just a nice guy. I used to go pay bills over there and talk to him for a while. He was a nice guy. He was kind and everything.
He had a great reputation, and I think someone coming forward with this amount of money is unusual and probably is indicative of what kind of person he was.
Racine police investigate shooting of store owner. Racine, Wisconsin. Police in Racine are still looking for suspects in the fatal shooting of a shopkeeper in his market. Racine Police Lieutenant Mike Polzin says Sunday investigators have few leads so far in the Friday evening shooting of Mohammed Shehadeh. The Journal-Times in Racine reports that Shehadeh was 41 years old and the father of 4. Police say they aren't sure if the shooting was as a result of a robbery gone bad or some other motive. Customers at the market tell the newspaper Shehadeh was friendly and generous in extending credit to people who need it. Information from the Journal-Times, http.
Here go the part that I'm finding hard to realize, right? If Lil Durk is 33 years old, and y'all trying to say that Jam is what, 34, 35, right? If you take this back to 2010, that's 16 years ago. That means Lil Durk would have been 17, Jam would have been 18, right? So if Jam was going on hits for older BD members, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what he said in courtroom himself. I'm not making none of this up. This is what he said, that, you know, BD took him on a hit before, you know, some money and some whoop, whoop, whoop came up missing, and you know what I'm saying? And he was instructed to handle his business. So it seemed like he was catching hats and into the streets way before Lil Durk rose to fame, got money, or anything. How the hell can Lil Durk be grooming him as a hitter if this man was catching hats before Lil Durk probably was even in them streets or doing anything? Like, y'all keep trying to paint this picture that like Lil Durk is like a gang leader or he's a chief. He's not nowhere near close to none of that. If you go ask some real BDs, like, all right, in 2010, who had some rank and some power for the BDs in 2010, they're not going to say Lil Durk. Yeah, them niggas took off far as rapping. Yes, I give them that. They put Chicago on far as rapping. Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying? Reese, Fredo, you know, Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they did do that far as musically. But I don't really feel like a lot of them guys had some real say-so or any type of grooming or any type of influence on nobody. You think about it, you got, I don't know if Shorty Freeman was alive at that time. You know what I'm saying? You had, I don't know if Big Law was out at that time or not, but them just a couple names of dudes. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, man, it's like y'all brought up a B from 16 years ago, And this man said that him and Dirk barely had a relationship growing up. He was shocked when Lil Durk gave his mom $1,000 on his lawyer. He said that in the courtroom. So it's like, this grooming junk, I don't believe it. That man got up on the stands and said he done did stuff without Durk even being around him. Think about that. If he admitted to a beat without Lil Durk being around, how is he credible to say Lil Durk groomed him to do anything? Yeah, I don't think y'all know that Jam was one of them ones. Like, Jam name was, well, not no more, but Jam was golden, man. Jam could have probably went in any BD hood and got whatever he wanted and when nobody would have played with him. Jam was really one of them ones. Dirt ain't had nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? Far as grooming, like, y'all got to watch that like the feds is trying to, listen, they got this man Jam up there admitting to stuff that was prior to him even meeting Lil Durk, just to paint a narrative that he does this type of stuff. But that's that grooming word, I don't believe it. Like, you could say Jam could have been motivated by certain things that Lil Durk had, but then again, that's speculation. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to go with this grooming junk to make it seem like Lil Durk was like, he had him since he was a shorty and, taught him how to, clean a 38 and, load a chopper up. Man, get out of here. Jam was one of them ones, man. If anything, he was grooming Durk. Like, y'all paint Smirk out to be a real gang chief, man, and I know some real BDs is sitting back like, bro, like, what is y'all doing? Like, yes, talented, yes, a millionaire, yes, has influence because he has money, yes, I give y'all that. A lot of that speculation in the courtroom, though. Can't say grooming, man. Ain't nobody grooming Jam. If it was, it would have been some older BDs that was outside around that time. See, y'all thinking like right now to where there's no structure. It was probably still a little bit of structure around 2009, 2010. You know what I'm saying? I definitely know for damn sure it wasn't what it is now. It was probably just getting started, but I just don't believe that grooming junk. If anybody groomed Jam, it would have been an older BD member. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media. You feel me?